Hi. On this lesson, we are going to talk about application insight analytics. Application insight analytics is something that allows you to do ad hoc exploration of data that is stored in application in analytics, in application insights, using a powerful query language. You can use data imported into application insights from your own sources. That's called the open schema. It's capable of handling huge volumes of data, and it has a browser-based environment that you can use to analyze and visualize the results of your queries. Before we go, there are some concepts that we need to understand. So there are tables that store data received from the telemetry types. Each table has columns. They are typed and they have the fields that contain the data stored in the tables. And this table has at least one field of the data time type that represents a timestamp where the data was received. And there are data points that represent the telemetry events that are stored on the table. So this is basically all the concepts that you need to use in data to use analytics. Application insight analytics has its own schema. It's more or less mapped to the concepts that you see on the Azure portal, but they are not exactly the same. There are more tables than the concepts that you see in application insights. In order to execute queries and to visualize the results, you use your browser. You don't need to install anything on your machine. The browser-based environment is capable of executing queries. It can do autocomplete to help you write your queries. You can run recent queries, or you can even save queries to run them later. You can see the schema that is being used in order to query the data. The schema represents the tables and the fields that they have. And you can visualize the data in a tabular way, or you can see charts to analyze for trends. If you want to analyze the data in other tools, you can also export the results of your queries either into Excel or as a Power BI query to be executed in, for example, in Excel Power BI desktop or even in the Power BI server.